Okay, so good evening. You've all almost completed your 2 weeks of SSB guidance here, and before all of you were here for the written exam.
Yes, sir.
I mean, you passed because of Cavalier, or you could have done it otherwise also.
Our own idea.
Huh?
Both
Put together?
Yes, sir.
Right. And how many have passed from your school this time the written exam?
Sorry,
11?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And the last year, how many?
So 149 place, there was no one from.
There were hardly. And before that?
For that,
Only two, sir.
two, sir.
So that means either you guys are very smart or Cavalier has done something with you. Whichever way. But then the results have improved. Right? And that should be an impetus for the balance of your school, that it progresses this way and the next batch does even better. We want 22 next time. It's possible. It's possible. Right?
Yes,
So you have to show the way to them that, okay, this is the way we prepared ourselves, this is what we could do, so that the result becomes better. Why is it that only Ghoda Khal can do well? Always 40, 30 people, why not your school? They're not any better than you, right? So let's have it that way, right? Anyway, so you had your 2 weeks here. Genuinely tell me, from the time that you landed up here and you already would have also got some information in your school from your seniors, right? Did it make any difference coming here? Genuinely.
Yes, sir.
It makes some difference. Yes, your number is 19, yes? Right. What difference has happened to you personally after coming here?
So before I was like, so I know the syllabus of the written examination, but I don't know
No,
how.
we are talking of SSB now.
Oh, so SSB.
Ah.
So for SSB, I've learned a lot after coming here. Like, I have built a lot of confidence. I can speak in front of everyone without any fear. And in interview also, I can.
So was some injection given to you for that?
No, sir.
How did it suddenly happen?
So because it was really like we did thorough practice of it,
Right.
and we built a positive thoughts.
What else besides that? What else? What else besides lecture or confidence? What else have you picked up?
For psychology also, sir.
Mm.
Like
What is the difference that has happened from then to now?
before, like when I show a picture, there was nothing coming up in my mind. Like there was no story in my mind. But after coming here, after doing the session of TAT, I built up a lot of stories in my mind just after I saw one picture.
90. What do you think? How do our psychologist sessions have changed you or have helped you?
Yes, sir. Before I didn't follow any rules or any whatever it was. I just wrote whatever my mind or whatever came from my mind. But now I follow the rules and I know how it should be done.
Is it coming easily or it is still the fits and starts?
It's coming easily.
It's coming easily.
Yes, sir.
I mean, it is happening in the story writing is becoming right. So your PPDT will go off well because of that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, 3. You in the uniform for interview also. So you had one interview today as well.
Yes, sir.
So what is the difference from the first interview that you had here in Cavalier to the second that you had now?
In the first interview, I don't know much how to say in the interview, but after taking the advice from surgery, I can get more improved this time. And
What was the improvement that you felt in your speaking, your thinking? What actual improvement can you say?
in the first interview, I don't have much to say, but surgery told me to improve to say in a briefly manner, and this time I practiced it a lot, and in this interview I have some more thought, and from my practice also I can get more briefly news about the current affairs, and I share news also, and I get more improvement.
67. In the GTO series, what difference has happened to you, say in the GP or the GD or maybe PGT or whatever it is?
So our first thing is that I know how to tackle during the group discussion also, and PGT also I want to learn the principle behind it, how to approach it. And
So when you went to the outdoor location and you like tomorrow on Saturday also you're going to have command tasks. So you had 3-4 exposures with the outdoors. Now when you went to the Dwarka ground where you actually did a number of things, were the things coming to you automatically or somebody had to force you into it?
So it was coming automatically when we see this.
Why do you think it was coming to you automatically? Because somebody was pushing the answers to you?
So the basic principle that is taught by the GP.
So you had that clarity as to how to go about it. Yes, 36 in the GP, you've done how many? About 6 GPs here,
Yes, sir.
right? Now, are you confident with that?
Yes, sir. I'm
How
very much.
confident are you?
Sir, I'm very much confident about the GPE. There is about 4 to 5 GPEs done in my Cavalier, and before I could not write the exact timing, and also about the priority orders. There was a confusion in my mind to put the priorities, and after coming here, I could rearrange more appropriately, sir, and I could boost my confidence, sir.
Yes, 17. How many PPDD practices have you done till date? I mean, there are 2-3 days more left.
So till now around 4 or 5.
4 or 5 practices you've
have
done.
been done, sir.
And you've been briefed and you've been corrected at every time?
Yes, sir. Before I was not able to create a constructive story while making my story, and nowadays I have been improved a lot. I feel that.
So what as per your learning is the important part in the PPDD?
Sir, according to me, what I have learned is that in PPDT, first of all, after characterizing the main character, and the main character needs to take up certain actions, and we also mention in details about the actions that he needs to take up. There, only he will exhibit all the official quality that the assessor needs to see.
Okay, so you're feeling confident now, all of you think you'll get screened out or no? Screened in? You'll get screened in? Why that confidence? Yes, number 10. Why that confidence? I mean, there's 70% people are screened out. Why do you have the confidence that you'll get screened in?
Sir, in screening process, the main thing is in PPDT part. PPDT part, when we see a picture, then the main thing is writing a story most relevant to that picture, and displaying the accent, and the way we explain is to be specific. We don't require that many details should be put, but in a very brief manner to be specific. And again, in narration part, if we say it confidently, then we will also be confident in our group discussion part. So it is obvious that it will get screening.
Yes. Now, you had 2 interviews here? Yes. Were you just pushed into the interview or you were first prepared for it?
So for the first time, I didn't prepare well. I didn't know much about the interview and about the CIQs. I know about the CIQs, what are the questions, but I didn't know what type of questions, how I need to approach.
Before the interviews actually started, what are the things that you were taught first before you were put into the interview?
Yes, we are taught with the CIQs, CIQ 1, 2, and 3, and
What else?
about our current affair we need to know, and these things we do normally, the routines.
So you had a lesson on interview techniques?
Yes.
Yes. You had a lesson on OLQ?
Yes.
PAQ4?
Yes,
Yes.
Right? And then you were told how to prepare yourself and then you were ushered into the interview. That means so you had a background before you went. Right? Now, overall, I mean, if you now were to go to this and face an interview, I mean, you're still scared or you're prepared or you're more confident, what is it?
Prepared, sir.
Prepared. Why do you think you're prepared?
Because the teaching here make us improve, like
In what?
in our personality and like how we talk.
Specifics in your personality, what difference?
Power of expression, you know,
Okay, that is one. What else?
and social adaptability. And
What about self-belief?
yes, sir.
Did it happen?
Yes, sir.
Has it happened with you? Yes. 81. Yes.
Yes, sir.
How much of self-belief have you got in this little training that you had here?
Sir, before coming here, I didn't get to realize myself, but from the psychology and the interview, sir, I work on it to know myself and I improve on it. So now I'm self-confident that I'll get through interviews.
So all your outdoor tasks that you did, it is basically all physical and brutal work or it is something else?
It's sir mental plus physical.
Mental plus
Mental and
physical.
physical, sir.
Majority of it Physical or majority of it mental? Majority of it mental, right? So in PGT, command task, whatever you're doing, you think you were under pressure when you're doing it, or it was happening?
No, sir. We did it like as we have been in Chinese school. We are physically fit, sir. There's no pressure on our physical. That's all.
Yeah, there's no pressure there. But what about doing the task? What about executing the task?
Sir, for executing the task, firstly we learn how to observe the given structures, and there is kind of figures or structure which is present there. It has its own meaning, that it is kept for a purpose, so we can execute the plan easily. Seeing that.
So you think now when you go to SSB things will happen to you?
Yes, sir.
Is there any candidate who can get all the answers? Is there any candidate who can get all the answers in outdoor? No. But if you don't get the answer, what do? Lose heart?
No,
sir.
sir.
What did we tell you? That if you don't have an answer, be part of the answer. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
So how about your lecturate? How confident are you guys with your lecturate? 90.
Yes, sir. I feel like I can face people now, and I think my.
It's only facing people or giving a fruitful lecture or giving a meaningful lecture.
Yes, sir. Giving a meaningful lecture as well.
What do you mean by a meaningful lecture?
With better facts and better communication, I think. I have improved my clarity as well, sir.
Right. For taking a lecture, it has to just finish 3 minutes, or you have learned to structure them also?
Structure.
How does structuring a lecture help?
For the first 30 seconds, we need to put up introduction, and for the remaining 2 and 30 minutes, we can give our body of the topic and
That's the basics.
Yes.
But you were given some structures which you can follow with different types of lectures. Yes? Were you given some structures here? That is the way you can structure your talk. Do you learn that?
So
We told you about the international topics separately, about topics relating to your age group separately. It was taught to you, yes or no?
Yes,
sir. Okay. So overall, this 2 weeks has made very little difference, okay, or it's made a real difference. Real difference, right? And what do you think? How many of you are going to get screened in?
All of us.
And what about the actual results of the?
All
Right. Okay. So all is of course very euphoric. It may or may not be true, but at least you will be. You think you will be able to take on the SSB with full confidence?
Yes, sir.
You've got the wherewithal to do it.
Yes, sir.
So each one of you, what is the takeaway? I mean, like from the training here, what was your best takeaway from here? What do you think was the best thing that happened to you here?
Sir, the best thing is happened to me is at first I was feeling a bit scared while talking in front of others. Cavalier has taken me everywhere.
Okay, what's the best thing for you that happened here?
So one of the best things that happened here is my social adaptability. That after coming here, I happened to meet new friends and from other parts of the country, other parts of the state, and I increased my.
How does it help you in this?
So it increased my social adaptability.
Right. What is the best thing that happened to you?
So for TNTs, I don't know where to start and how to write all those stories. But after learning from sir, I got to know it, and I'm very confident about TNT now.
What's the best thing that has happened to you?
Sir, after coming here, I get the chance to interact with various kind of friends. And also while talking, I could clearly explain what I'm really trying to say. As our accent is a little bit also different, and initially I find it hard to make them understand, but now I'm getting used to it and it's more comfortable
So
now.
that means you're trying to say that you become a little more organized.
Yes, sir.
You can do things in a systematic manner rather than rushing through it.
Yes, sir.
What is your takeaway?
Sir, in my GTO talks, again that everything can be done easily and just simply putting simply mind and just the thing is that I don't need to come with the pressure. I don't need to be in pressure and just need to relax and observe the things and do it and perform very well.
Okay, for you, what's the best takeaway from?
Yes, sir. Sir, before coming here, I didn't know how to express my points So with all the practices here like PPT, group discussion and group planning exercises, I can give my points properly. So I get the power of expression from it.
What's your takeaway?
Before coming here, I had some problem with talking up in front of the peoples and about my essence. Yes, I'm talking only with my friends in my state. I have some essence problem, but after coming here, I can sit and conversation with other people also, and I get improved on this, and I have more confidence now.
After coming here, my social exposing skills is improved. Like talking to many people from different parts of the country, like it's like more diverse and all. Like I'm more socially adapted.
Okay. What is your take?
Sir, about the PGT, sir. After coming here, I come to know about to cross an obstacle. There are many ideas about it. Before I didn't know about those ideas, so after this, I come up with a lot of good ideas.
So you're going to have a command task after 2 days.
Yes, sir.
Will you excel in it?
Yes, sir.
I'll be taking your command.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. Yes, 90. What's the takeaway?
Sir, I feel like my confidence and my communication skills have improved a lot, and also the overall practice that we got here, I think we have benefited a lot for the SSP.
So you've done immense number of practices in all possible tests or tasks that are there.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So I'm a very greedy guy. I want all of you to pass.
We will pass. We will pass.
Just for the sake of saying, or you really feel it from your heart?
We really
Right. So God bless you guys.
Thank
We're
you.
very happy, right? And we've all seen a lot of improvement in all of you. And let's break the records of Imphal.
Yes, sir.
And let's do really well. God bless you. Have a great time.
Thank you, sir.